Hi, boys and girls. It's time for math again. Just like yesterday, I am showing you the pages just like you have in front of you, and I'm going to be teaching you just like normal. If the guest teacher needs to pause the video at any time, he or she can do that so that we can make sure that everyone is following along and everyone's learning with me. So this is lesson 2, and we're going to be talking about greater than. So you should have the packet in front of you that looks just like my screen. My first question is, there are some balls here. We have soccer balls and we have basketballs. We're going to see which group of balls has more, the soccer balls or the basketballs. How can we find out? Well, first we need to count them, don't we? And remember, when we count objects, we can draw a line through each one so we don't leave any out. So I'm going to count the basketballs first. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 basketballs. I could draw counters to show. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 basketballs. Now I'm going to count the soccer balls. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 soccer balls. I'm going to draw them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one has more? Yes, the soccer balls have more. So we say that is greater than, because 4 is greater than 3. So we're going to learn all about greater than today. Let's take a look at our video.
How can you compare the number of soccer balls and basketballs? You can match them 1 to 1. What does the picture show?
We talked about this yesterday. Look what they did. What does this picture show? Raise your hand and the guest teacher can call on you. What does the picture show? Remember, guest teacher, you can pause the video if you need more time.
There is one soccer ball that does not have a match. The groups are not equal. There are a greater number of soccer balls than basketballs. How are these two pictures alike? The balls are matched 1 to 1. The group that has a greater number of balls has a circle around it. How are they different? The second picture shows the balls are stacked on top of one another instead of side by side. Now look at these groups. How do you compare the number of soccer balls to the number of basketballs?
How would we find that out? Would we do the same thing? Would we draw lines to connect and see which one has more?
To compare, you match 1 to 1. There is an extra soccer ball that can't be matched. Draw a circle around the group of soccer balls.
So the soccer balls are greater than the basketballs because there are more. Let's try it. So look, we're going to do soccer ball to basketball. Draw a line to make a match. Soccer ball to basketball. Draw a line to make a match. Soccer ball to basketball. Draw a line, make a match. But there's an extra soccer ball. So they are not equal. We talked about that yesterday. And we know that there is a greater number of soccer balls because there are more.
What words can be used to compare the soccer balls to the basketballs? Greater than. The number of soccer balls is greater than the number of basketballs.
So, mathematicians, that's the word that you're going to be using today. Greater than. Everyone say that. Greater than. Yes, greater than means when there's more. When we're comparing two things and there's more, you would say it's greater than. Let's go back to our workbook. Remember, when we go to the next page, you're going to take up just the first page, lift it up, and flip. So your page should look like mine. Here it comes. Check your work. Does your page look like mine? Look at star number 1. We're going to draw a line to connect the tennis balls to the footballs. Ready? Tennis ball to football, tennis ball to football. But look, there are more tennis balls, so these are not equal. Which one has more? The tennis balls. So we're going to circle and say the tennis balls are greater than the footballs. That means that there's more. Look at apple number 2. We're going to draw lines between the bowling balls and the hockey pucks. Bowling ball, hockey puck, bowling ball, hockey puck. We have one more hockey puck, so they are not equal. Which one has more? The hockey pucks have more, so we are going to circle because they are greater than. Remember our math word today, greater than. That means that they have more. Check your page. Does it look like mine? Guest teacher, feel free to pause the video if they need more time. Turn the page. Make sure your page looks like mine. You just need to flip it over. Put your finger on fish number 3. Put your finger on fish number 3. We're comparing baseballs to golf balls. So we're going to draw a line. Baseball to golf ball. Uh-oh, we're already finished because there are more baseballs and there are no more golf balls. So which one is greater then? We're going to circle the baseballs because the baseballs are greater than the golf balls. Nice work. Put your finger on heart number 4. Put your finger on heart number 4. We are comparing bowling balls to volleyballs. Ready? We draw a line to make matches. Bowling ball to volleyball. Uh-oh, there are no more volleyballs. So what does that mean? Which one are we going to circle? We're going to circle the bowling balls. What math term will we use? Raise your hand and tell the guest teacher. The bowling balls are... The bowling balls are greater than the volleyballs. Put your finger on hand number 5. Put your finger on hand number 5. Look at this one. We're matching footballs to baseballs to see which one is greater than. Football to baseball. Football to baseball. Football to baseball. Football to baseball. Uh-oh, they are not equal. Which one has more? The footballs. So we are going to circle the footballs. This time it's going to look a little silly because you have to kind of go all around the page. So look how I did it. You do the same thing. What math term do we use? Raise your hand and tell the guest teacher. The footballs are greater than. The footballs are greater than the baseballs. Turn the page. Your page should look like mine. Okay, put your finger on cup number 6. Put your finger on cup number 6. We are comparing beach balls to hockey pucks. Ready? Draw your line from the beach ball to the hockey puck. Draw a line to match. Draw a line to match. Draw a line to match. Uh-oh, are they equal? They are not equal. Which one has more? The hockey pucks. So our mathematicians, we say they are greater than. The hockey pucks are greater than the beach balls. Put your finger on tree number 7. Put your finger on tree number 7. We need to draw lines from the bowling balls to the volleyballs. What do you notice? There's only one bowling ball, so draw just one line. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. So which one will we circle? The bowling balls or the volleyballs? Tell the guest teacher. Raise your hand. We're going to circle the volleyballs. And how do we use our math terms? Our mathematicians, how do we say this? The volleyballs are, raise your hand. The volleyballs are greater than the bowling balls. Nice work. Put your finger on flag number 8. Put your finger on flag number 8. We're comparing beach balls to volleyballs this time. Let's make our matches. Beach ball to volleyball. Beach ball to volleyball. What do you notice? They are not equal. Which one has more? Raise your hand. Tell the guest teacher. There are more volleyballs, so we are going to circle the volleyballs. This is another one that's a little tricky. Mathematicians say the volleyballs are greater than the beach balls. Put your finger on kite number 9. Put your finger on kite number 9. Okay, look at the counters in number 9. Let's count the counters. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 red counters. In this bottom row, I want you to draw a group of counters that is greater than 3. How many will we need to draw? Well, we can first draw 3. 1, 2, 3. There, they are equal. But I said I want them to be greater than. So, how many should you draw? Just 3 or more than 3? Raise your hand and tell the guest teacher. Yes, we want to draw more. So you could either draw 1 more, because 4 is greater than 3, or you could have drawn all 5, because 5 is greater than 3. Great job. Turn the page. All right, just like every day, this is the homework page. Now, guest teacher, if you have some additional time, you can continue to work on these pages with the students. If you do not have extra time, remember, students, this is just something you can take home and show your families that you learned today as great mathematicians the term greater than. And that means when there's more of one thing than another, then it's greater than. Excellent work today, boys and girls. See you tomorrow.